My name is Jessica McDaniel. I am the Director of Development here at NAMI Greater Houston, and I am sitting with Liam, one of our awesome volunteers and program facilitators, to talk a little bit about our school-based programs and how that looks for a person of their age here in Houston. Liam, what brought you to NAMI? What inspired you to become a volunteer with our organization?
For school, we need 100 hours of volunteer work, and I wanted something that, I felt like I was helping or doing something useful when I was volunteering. Mental health and people being safe and comfortable with their mental health is really important to me. So, yeah.
We're glad to have you. Do you have a personal connection, or how are you personally affected by mental illness?
Me, my mom, most of my friends, pretty much everyone in my life has a lot of different mental disorders. Sometimes it's really hard or stressful or worrisome, and I just feel like sometimes people are scared to talk about that, and that's really not a good thing. That doesn't help anyone, and I just want to make sure that everyone I care about is safe.
That's great. What is your interpretation of what NAMI does, and how do you see that helping your friends and family in creating that safe space?
Well, I think it raises awareness essentially. It's like, hey guys, this exists. It's a problem, but it's not necessarily a bad problem, you know? It's like educating people. I guess to me, ignorance is a really big problem. How are you supposed to be kind, helpful, and understanding of someone if you never heard about it, if you're not educated about the problem?
Right. Exactly. So, if there was one thing that you could say to people to encourage them to support NAMI school-based programs, what would it be?
Well, depending on who it is, I'd probably say, what if it was you? What if you or someone you loved very deeply had these problems and no one was there to help them? Nobody was there for them. And you lose people that way, either emotionally or literally, and I don't think anyone would want to lose someone to that. And that's why I think that that's so important, making sure that people are happy and safe. And if it was someone you loved or cared about, wouldn't you want that for them? I constantly hear, why can you look people in the eyes? It's so weird that you can look people in the eyes, or people expecting me to be smarter or less smart. And it's uncomfortable, it's annoying, and it's confusing. Especially if someone didn't know what was going on.
Absolutely. And I personally think that you are awesome. Every time I've had a chance to interact with you, you communicate well, you're very clear on your intentions, you always follow through. So, Liam, you rock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
People shouldn't be afraid to speak up about problems. A lot of kids are bullied because of stuff like that, but at the same time, a lot of the bullies don't know that they're actually hurting that person. They don't realize that what they're doing is actually a negative thing. They're just teasing or joking. Sure, there are people who do it to hurt, but a lot of times it's just
ignorance.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're afraid or unsure to talk about that, it's just going to keep happening. And then those people are going to, maybe hurt someone that they didn't want to hurt emotionally. And that's not a good thing for anyone. It honestly reminds me of the cycle of abuse. Abused usually become abusers. Becomes a coping mechanism.
Let's see if we can stop that cycle. Yeah. All right.